This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, the home field of the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Blue Hens offense is on the move now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring it down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good battle. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looks right for a quick completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking right, this one caught. They finally make make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Passes the 40. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Blue Hens will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Wide open downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of direction. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the 1st down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
And it's a direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And we're all tied up now. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. start the third quarter here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call it. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. And they get the conversion there. Set it now first down at the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the toss play, runner moving left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now you just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They'll kick it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. A short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Give it to the big fullback here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Down to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. And the Blue Hens keep the football on the move.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Marchuk. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The fullback takes a turn running the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the surest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
It's an out route, the catch made. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like Memphis will have the first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to...
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, that is a huge play for this defense. They come up with the sack, they push the offense back a bit, and most importantly, they let that clock keep running.
Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks into the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Memphis. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Marchuk. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Blue Hens looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Now the offense will take a timeout here. 30 seconds remaining.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Ran down the middle. It's Irvin. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? In college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.